there! A little while ago, the guys over at the channel The OC, which is a channel you definitely need to check out, made a video about places they would not go. Now, they kind of did it a little bit of a funny way, like the sun or the bottom of the ocean, but I kept thinking about real life places that I would never ever go, and I just could not get the idea out of my head, so I decided to make a video about 5 real life places that exist on the planet that I will never go. The first place you will not be able to find this girl is Centralia, Pennsylvania. Centralia, Pennsylvania is otherwise known as the inspiration for the Silent Hill franchise. Yeah, I'm not making that up. In the 80s, there was a massive coal fire that is still burning to this day. The town only now has a residence of about 10 people because of the flames and fire that comes out of the ground and can swallow you whole. Another place you won't find me is Pogelia Island, Italy, which is known as one of the most haunted islands in the world. Why is it so haunted? Well, at one point it was a plague quarantine, you know, where they shipped a whole bunch of people to go die by themselves, and then at one point some brilliant person turned it into a mental asylum. So yeah, and now it is a island that Italy is trying to sell to people in a 99-year lease. The Italian government says it should be a nice place for a hotel. The Shining, anyone? Another place you definitely won't find me is Okigahara, Japan, otherwise known as the Suicide Forest. On the northern face of Mount Fuji, this forest is where hundreds of people have gone to commit suicide in the beautiful tranquil forest. No. I ain't going to no ghost party forests, thank you. As if a literal surprise party of suicide bodies is enough for you, I would never go to Isla de las Muchas, Mexico, otherwise known as the Island of the Dolls. Apparently back in the 1950s, there was this guy who lived on this secluded kind of island place, and a little girl drowned on the premises. And he felt so bad that he started collecting all these dolls and hanging them up around the forest for her. Now, of course, that's creepy as hell, but it turned even creepier when decades later, he was found drowned in the exact same spot that the little girl drowned. Yeah, nope, and it's covered in dolls, and people keep bringing dolls, and apparently BuzzFeed did a video where they went there, and not only is it filled with dolls, but the island's also filled with spiders. Nope, no dolls in Spider Islands for me. I am fine. Now, my past 3 choices may have not been that spooky to you if you're not a big fan of the supernatural, but my last choice should be scary no matter who you are. La Isla de las Cuentas Grandes, or the Island of Snakes in Brazil. Now, why is it called the Island of Snakes? Because it's just so full of snakes! This island is so full of poisonous snakes that supposedly there's like 4 or 5 snakes every meter of space. So you're basically no more than like 3 feet from a snake. But here's the thing, not just 3 feet on the ground, a lot of these poisonous snakes like to hang out in the trees. You are in a 360-degree snake death trap. It's just so full of snakes. So those are 5 places on this earth that I will never go. From cold fires to just 360 degrees of death by snake. Just know these are all places that aren't for Emily. Like this video if you liked it, subscribe if that's your thing, and please leave a comment of some place that you will not go and why. I feel like I might end up making this list longer if I get decent arguments as to why I should not go to certain places. People aren't supposed to tell you to shut up or make fun of your conditions or just generally be assholes. People who are mean for no reason and don't care who they hurt are the exception, not the rule.